Imagine you've been training consistently for the entire year. You cleaned up your diet, made super solid progress. The holidays roll around and all your relatives are like, wow, Jimmy, your rear delts are starting to pop. Your gastrocnemius looks more full. Joy is in the air and you're like, you know what? It's Thanksgiving. Let me just pig out and enjoy myself. And then the next day, you have some leftovers. You're like, oh, let me eat that. Then the day after that, you're like, I'm feeling kind of lazy. Let me just skip the gym this weekend. And then the day after that, you stop meal prepping because you got lazy. And before you know it, by the time Christmas rolls around, Grandmama looks at you and she's like, damn, what happened the past month? Well, let me tell you how to avoid that mess. Here's the holiday fitness survival guide. Let's get it. Contrary to what you might think I'd say, you can enjoy yourself in the holidays and not gain weight. You just have to plan it out a little bit. The goal here is to celebrate your achievements and enjoy yourself during the holidays, but do not forget the end goal. While obviously it is better to not pig out at all during the holidays, let me tell you the truth. Every year, I pretty much eat whatever I want during the holidays. Yet, I look the way I do and I maintain my physique because of these 3 simple rules I follow. Let's get to it. And rule number 1 is get your workout in the morning, the day of, and the day after the holiday. Now, most gyms are gonna be festively open for a limited amount of times, usually in the morning. So if you just commit to getting to the gym, even if it's just for like 20 minutes, it allows you to feel less derailed off your fitness goals, which is very important, especially during the holidays and if you're gonna be pigging out later. On top of that, you're gonna be releasing endorphins, so mentally, you're just gonna be in a good place. I always recommend working out in the morning in the first place. And then if the gyms are closed, do the simple workout. If your main goal is building muscle, start out with a set of push-ups to failure, rest for 15 seconds, and then immediately jump into a second set of push-ups to failure. We're essentially trying to do a rest pause method here where we increase the amount of effective reps we get in a shorter period of time. After that, do a set of pull-ups to failure, rest for 15 seconds, and then do a second set of pull-ups once again to failure. And then lastly, Google any 5 to 10 minute ab workout circuit, and that is literally it. You should be able to finish within probably 20 minutes. You see, the goal with getting a workout in during the holidays is really more about the mental aspect rather than what you're physically actually gonna get out of it. You wanna feel like you're still following your fitness habits, which is why you wanna do this all in the morning. And then if your main goal is losing body fat, what you can do is a drop set style HIIT workout. So I think burpees is a great exercise for this. What you're gonna do is 15 reps of burpees followed by a 15-second rest, and then 14 reps of burpees followed by a 14-second rest, and then 13 reps of burpees, 13-second rest. Keep going all the way down until you reach 1 rep, and there's your HIIT workout. Working out alone isn't gonna make up for your indulgences later in the day. After all, you cannot outwork a bad diet, and that is where rule number 2 comes in, and that is plan around your big dinner. Generally speaking, when it comes to Thanksgiving, your celebratory meal is gonna be at dinner, but depending on your situation, maybe a family member's working, it might be during lunch. Regardless, you can accommodate for that one celebratory meal by doing the following. First thing, if you have a family dinner with turkey, stuffing, all that, or you're Asian so you're going to a buffet, Korean barbecue, hot pot, dim sum, whatever, doesn't really matter what it is, but you know shit is going down. And because of this, you can start your morning off by maybe fasting. Instead of eating breakfast, you go out and get a workout instead. And then after your workout, you can end up just simply maybe eating some fruit or taking a protein shake. What I would recommend is MyProtein's Clear Whey because the macros on that are amazing. Literally 80 calories, 20 grams of protein, nothing else. It tastes great and you can mix it with water and still have it taste really good because it's more like a juice. And don't forget, you can use my code PATH, which will give you 50% off between November 22nd and the 26th. And if you order on the 25th specifically, you'll also get a extra free tub of dragon fruit Clear Whey, which is an absurd deal. 50% off plus a free tub of Clear Whey. No brainer, best deal of the year. And then you can pretty much leave it at that and just wait till dinner. Or if you're gonna have lunch, you can have something very clean. Maybe chicken breasts and lettuce wraps or a salad. And maybe if you're really trying to curb your appetite, you could have some caffeine. Drink some coffee, maybe take some MyProtein Whey Forward iced coffee, which will give you protein plus the coffee all in one. Essentially, rule number 2 gives you a margin of safety from a calorie perspective to help you not really overdo it and go too much in the calorie surplus in your later festivities. But There's still one more thing I recommend you do in order to avoid gaining weight during the holidays. Which brings me to rule number 3, and that is to prioritize protein and veggies during your big dinner. Now, this does not mean you can't eat the unhealthy stuff that you like. It just means that you have a little bit of your priorities straight tonight. Just promise me that you'll eat at least a lean source of protein that night, as well as incorporate some sort of vegetable in whatever you're eating. And if you're eating family style, a trick that I like to do is take a bite of vegetables every other bite to help you get full faster. I honestly do this trick every time I eat out. Maybe I'm just like kind of crazy, but this will allow to ensure that you're eating vegetables while still enjoying yourself. And the last thing I want to say is try to avoid drinking alcohol if you can, but if you must drink, limit it to around 2 drinks. There's really no point to getting drunk. Like, I don't even drink alcohol these days, but to each their own, just try to limit it a little bit because alcohol is very calorie dense. And ultimately remember, the holidays is a time to have fun, catch up with loved ones, so regretting your decisions the next day definitely sucks. Avoid that if you can by following this advice so you avoid being a complete Grinch during the holidays. I wish you the best on your fitness goals. Happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving. Thank you guys for almost 400K subs at this point. Maybe I will be at 400K by the time I upload this video. But yeah, thank you from the bottom of my heart, and happy holidays. Peace.